Name one thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
So to loosen it, you turn it counterclockwise, pull it down very gently. You just take this 9-volt.
Ha ha ha. Joke is old now.
Welcome back to If You Laugh, You're Conservative.
Let me guess, all the Nazis were against trans people too, and therefore that makes me a Nazi.
Grande, I got you.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it was so funny. I had a question in a recent interview.
Thank you for proving a great point. What? You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
Charlie Kirk, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him! I'm gonna send her a signed hat.
Yeah. Absolutely. Do you know what carbon dioxide is?
Yes. You want to see it?
We are all Jimmy Kimmel. After threats from Trump's
Oh, that pissed me off, man. We are Jimmy Kimmel. Dude's worth $100 million. Boo-hoo. He got fired. We are Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy got fired for his free speech. Charlie got martyred. They're not the same. Kayvon posted this clip. Watch Kimmel crowd celebrate cancel culture and ending Tucker Carlson's free speech.
News has severed bow ties with Tucker Carlson. After all these years, they are parting ways, which means he was fired. I mean, that's really what parting ways means. Tucker couldn't be reached for comment. He's already on a plane to Moscow to meet with his manager. But what a shock. I mean, what an absolutely delightful shock.
Womp, 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 womp. Your turn, Jimmy.
Are you not liberal or what?
No, I'm a Republican gay.
Behind enemy lines.
Republican? Yeah.
Republican's the new R word, everybody.
Oh, I said Republican?
When we were out at Mr. Dayton's, we had to hide some birds from Miss Green Jeans.
We did?
Yeah. No, me and Uncle Jason did.
Y'all did?
We had a bit too much, so we had to hide those. So don't tell Miss Green Jeans that, okay?
I won't tell Mr. Green Jeans.
It's our secret.
I didn't understand a lick of that.
People say, I don't know how y'all standing out there in the heat. We are broke, all right? My personal need for money is way more important than my health right now. I die 3 times a day.
There's some kids drifting in my parking lot. Yeah. Fancy restaurants using anything but plates.
We ordered the chicken skewers. I have 1 garlic bread.
How did you find the calamari?
We have 4 portions of sausage and mash. And the vegetables on the side.
Well, it's like, you live all year long in your little box. And you come here for 1 week. You can kind of live out crazy fantasy. And you can get away with it and no one cares. And what happens is
you should be locked in a box, preferably with bars on the door. When someone asks me what motivates you to keep breastfeeding, little homie's got that thing on him. Really poor trigger discipline though. Liking the video so far? Subscribe below for more.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Get that dog a muffin. Rage baiting my girlfriend, part 2.
This is taking forever.
Have you ever been hit with a cast iron skillet that's at 400 degrees?
No.
Do you want to try it?
No, I'll just wait.
Like
I'll just wait.
With the size of that steak, I am on her side. You sit down and shut up. You spend $30 on an Amazon Elsa dress and have a friend dress up, but this is what your 2-year-old says.
Come on, you're the knot? Oh. Hello, Carter Gray.
It's Elsa. Oh. What do you think?
I said this.
You don't match your Tinder profile picture.
Is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
Adorable. Here's what I know, that if I walk out of this building and I get killed, Every conservative, even the ones that I've feuded with, they will not be happy about that. They will mourn that. They will mourn that, and the same if it happened to any of us. They'll mourn it. But I also know that on the left, they won't share in that mourning for the most part. And so kind of the friend-enemy distinction is easy for me to see. The people who will mourn your death are your friends. The people who will dance on your grave and laugh in the face of your grieving wife are your enemies in this battle. And so that's where the unity needs to come.
Really is a mental illness.
Guys, my husband is so cute and nice. He just told me that he doesn't post me on social media because he doesn't want anybody to steal me. Right, baby?
That's the people's eyebrow right there.
Hi, I'm Kenny.
Hi.
I use all pronouns, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, true.
You said, I'm sorry, you said you use what pronoun?
I use all pronouns.
Oh, you use all of them?
Yes.
Okay, you're a she, right?
You could say that, yes.
I identify as a Hershey's chocolate bar.
Okay. Just so I know what I'm dealing with here, how many genders are there?
Multiple.
Okay, interesting. All right, what's your question?
But of course, you want to know that there's only 2 genders, correct?
Yes, there are.
Male and female, correct?
Yes.
She's spitting facts so far.
Name 3 countries. Go.
Let's do China.
Yep.
Period.
Okay. Period. She's so proud of herself. China. Period.
Africa.
Oof.
Baby girl.
Oh. No, you're good. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Country, not continent. Here we go. You got it.
One more.
And the champagne's kicked in.
Okay.
Canada, Berlin, Montreal.
What was the second?
Berlin.
That's a city. That's a city.
And Montreal.
Name 1 continent.
Oh, you broke off.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Wait, I forgot the question.
Continent.
Name 1 continent.
The USA. Oh.
Later on this evening, you're going to get to ask questions. And if you disagree, you get to go to the front of the line. And I love Charlie Kirk. He is a smart guy. But the man is a terrible fascist.
When your baby daddy in jail, and this is the only way to see him.
Daddy right here. Say hi to your daddy. This is the only time we see him. Say hi to your daddy, you jailbird daddy. Say hi to your baby jailbird. Say hi to your baby jailbird.
Molly, I have sympathy for you. I do. You're trying to cope with the suppression of your soul. And filming yourself having sex with other men is not the highest and best use of the talents that God gave you. It's not. And
that is a talent God gave me.
well, it's not the highest and best use, and it's not a talent, because, as I said, in my belief, that should be saved in a sacred domain. We're not going to agree on that. But I hope you change course. I think you'll be happier and more joyful, and I pray you don't have to suffer too much to realize that.
Ask me that. What'd you say?
What do girls want to eat?
No one knows. Never seen a more ridiculous shirt. Okay, fine. I'll make one. Comment down below. Where should the link go? Maybe the Turning Point USA website?
Where are they? Oh! Where are they? Oh my God! Oh! Where are they? I got drunk at a birthday party! I'm sorry!
Ben, stop! It's not the Joker. It's a birthday clown. You stop punching him in the face. That's not the Joker.
That's the Joker.
No, that's not.
Looks like the Joker.
No, look at him. He is not the Joker.
2 clowns?
Right.
Full disclosure, part of me knew that. Yeah, it was embarrassing to stop. What do you say? So I just kind of owned it. I gave you the beating, not that you deserved, but the one that he needed.
Right, he didn't do anything.
Harvey did.
Can we trust him?
Can we trust him?
I don't know about you, but I've heard a lot of Democrats say, well, what about Melissa Hortman? Yeah, what happened to her was horrible. So I'm going to ask the Democrats the same thing. What about Melissa Hortman? I didn't see any of you guys put up any candlelight vigils for her.
Ooh,
I didn't see nationwide outrage. I didn't see you guys burning cities like you do for other people.
Yeah, what about her, liberals? If she was comparable to Charlie's death, why weren't the cities burning?
Nothing. And here's the kicker. She literally voted against the Democratic Party. Yes, she and her own husband went against their own party. And then this happened. But go ahead, it doesn't fit your narrative anyway. And while we're at it, literally name me 5 Republicans who celebrated it, who posted online and had joy in this happening to her. Meanwhile, the story got buried because the narrative didn't work. Where was your outrage when it actually mattered? Where were your vigils? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And finally, prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for Kirk's alleged killer via firing squad. Yeah. You know, they say it's far more humane than the gas chamber, otherwise known as Jerry Nadler's office.
The normal guy at the John Wick Hotel.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, good afternoon.
I saw everyone was paying with like an ancient gold coin, but do you guys take Discover card?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we take Discover as well.
This is kind of sketchy now.
No. What do you mean? Sketchy.
That guy's a sword.
Yeah.
I just don't like organized religion. So you're not a big fan of like Islam, for example. No, I love Islam and the Islamic people. So you're not a huge fan of like synagogues and... No, I love the Jewish people and the Jewish religion. I love everything about it. I'm not anti-Semitic. I just don't like organized... Christians. The word you're looking for is Christians. You hate Christians. Just say it.
Apparently, students at Utah Valley University are finding it hard to return to campus life after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Wow, that gave me chills. If you listen closely, you can hear the bagpipes of my subscriber John playing in the background of this video. So this video was taken while we were up there. I took some video of this guy down here holding an American flag. He was actually having an open debate with a liberal and then some Jewish guy, but keeping the spirit of Charlie going.
They attacked us first. That's the real reason why the U.S.
I think eventually
Hitler declared war on the United States first.
The U.S. was getting ready to go into the war.
So
are you against England fighting over that? I mean, a lot of people like to say that violence doesn't solve anything. Violence solves a lot of things.
Offensive wars are never justified in the eyes of God. Defensive wars are always justified in the eyes of God.
Read the Old Testament. God sent people into many areas.
Yeah, and there's a New Testament made by Jesus Christ who came and rewrote the wrongs of what was in the Bible.
Do you think the Old Testament is divinely inspired?
I believe that the Old Testament was divinely inspired for the people of their time, and it can be very helpful for people nowadays.
But what's happening in ABC, CBS, and NBC studios, they have hired these people at exorbitant salaries who are not bringing in the eyes or the viewers.
Jimmy Kimmel getting suspended indefinitely is less about his remarks about the shooter being MAGA and more about his declining viewership.
And so the sponsors don't come. The sponsors don't like Jimmy Kimmel, who has a Democrat and only a Democrat on every single night, doesn't have Republicans. It's clear that the guy is a partisan lefty, which is fine for his First Amendment rights. But it's terrible when you're an employee of Disney and Disney wants to make money.
You're ostracizing half of America.
Amelia Earhart, more like Amelia Airhead. Where was that bitch going?
That's it. Dude just hit us with a drive-by joke. Wow, the first Ford Raptor I've ever seen off-road. Okay. I wanted to talk about this earlier, but someone ordered a Mint Majesty tea with 2 honeys and said their name was I Am Charlie Kirk, and the cup came back and the word loser was written on it.
And I am walking up. Please
Temporary close our in-store cafe.
accept our apologies for any inconvenience.
I'm really split because on October 14th, I want to go and order the Mint Majesty tea in honor of Charlie. But Starbucks kind of sucks. Unemployment's final boss. Here we go, guys. He, him, they, them, trans, queer, non-conforming, LGBTQ+, supporter and activist, pansexual, transhumanist, furry lover, fursuiter, depressed, anxious, feminist, pro-women's choice, BLM, anti-white America. I couldn't get through it all. Mosquito air defense laser. Yes, please. I'll take it.
It is so interesting to me how y'all just loved the Wicked movie and cannot wait for part 2, but you're completely glossing over the fact that the same thing is happening in real life with trans people and immigrants, and y'all couldn't care less. Just gonna leave that there.
A singing black woman painted green with magical powers is being driven from her home?
Watch out!
Ooh. Put that hammer down, buddy. That four-wheel
Watch
drive. Oh, oh no. Yeah.
Liberals, do you see how you're reacting to Jimmy Kimmel getting fired? Yeah, that was like the minimum we expected from you when Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
Like seriously, had you just shown the same sympathy and empathy and care about the murder of Charlie Kirk as you did for the firing of Jimmy Kimmel, we probably wouldn't be in this mess. But you didn't. And the thing is, we know you got it in you. We know you have it in you to be compassionate and have empathy because you're displaying it for Jimmy Kimmel. Right? You're posting about it like every 5 minutes about how it's like one of the worst possible things that could have ever happened in political discourse. That something like this is going to vastly affect how our country moves forward. And you're doing all of that because a man worth $50 million is no longer making $16 million a year. Now, if only you could have shown a fraction of that for the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk, we just might have been able to get along.
Destiny was apparently demonetized on YouTube. That's a decision that YouTube made. Did you guys see that or no?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yes. I think that happened because he said something. What did he say? Another clip was circulating that he said, I hope Charlie Kirk's, you know which one I'm talking about right there? Zoom in a little bit, AFP post.
Come on,
Liberal streamer Destiny, who recently refused to disavow the political motivated assassination of Charlie Kirk, has been demonetized on YouTube.
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear.
Why did you mock his widow?
Because she's being used as a political weapon right now.
My husband just got murdered.
On email. Yeah, and she's using it to drive up recruitment for a political
can't even
movement.
condemn the murder. Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because it wasn't my side that caused it. It should
Yes,
be the
it
one
was.
that is driving up
It
the
actually
rhetoric.
was
You
your
don't know
side
it's
that
not
caused
true.
it. What's incredible is you don't have the basic humanity to condemn it. You'd rather taunt his widow. I find that sickening.
Oh, those Democrats are good. Did you see what they did? Within a period of just 7 days, they killed Charlie Kirk and then made Jimmy Kimmel the victim. Folks, there is a huge difference between being fired and being fired at.
And it's hard not to observe that Senator Schumer seemed way more upset about an ABC TV comedian losing his TV show than a 31-year-old husband and father being assassinated in broad daylight on a college campus in Utah.
I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset.
Listen, you think someone commits a crime, they're a criminal. Not so. If I'm following her logic, you could be a criminal just by your mindset. Just by thinking it.
You just need to identify as a law-abiding citizen. You can break the law, but if you identify as a law-abiding citizen...
I like to rob banks, but don't you call me a robber, okay?
I don't know what military veteran needs to hear this, but you can't just take an energy drink to the face and call it breakfast.
You know, it's okay to be wrong. You can have your opinion. It's a wrong opinion. Look at coffee. Those are beans. You're putting beans in your body.
Even in death, Charlie keeps winning debates. You know, the media, this is what's disgusting. Just look at the reaction. The media is trying to make Jimmy Kimmel into their Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
But as if like getting fired is the same as getting fired upon. That's what disgusts me, is how they're trying, they're in a, this is a blatant effort to get the stink off them. The decades of brainwash that created justification for violence and for murder. Sorry, guys, he's not a victim. The victim is Charlie Kirk. The victims are his family. I don't shed any tears for a lefty millionaire who can still go home and see his kids. Look at this through that prism.
Name one thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
So to loosen it, you turn it counterclockwise, pull it down very gently. You just take this 9-volt.
Ha ha ha. Joke is old now.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So, you know, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent.
You guys remember Destiny, the guy that blames everybody else for him getting banned on Twitch? Well, here's some more of the stuff that he would love to spew.
Guy, that's one of the people, like, legitimately, like, I was so, you have no, like, it's actually kind of scary, like, how close I was to getting people together to go down to his house and kill him and his family. Or it would have just been him and his father. Because I didn't know anything about it.
Banning comedians from being on TV, and then you put out garbage like that. I would hope that Americans would see beyond this. And it is encouraging to me, Chris, some of the clips you played of the conservative comedians and some of the conservative voices like Karl Rove, they get it, that this is North Korea style stuff. It has no place in America. And people need to make sure that if he gets away with this, man, Katie, bar the door. It's all open. Every one of those rights is then at risk.
Let's just clear something up here. The Jimmy Kimmel firing, that's not a free speech issue. Jimmy Kimmel said something that put his company at risk. That independent company, being ABC, decided they couldn't tolerate the risk.
In America, you work at will. You can go into your employer tomorrow and say, I quit. No prior notice, nothing. And your employer can do the same. Basically fire you for anything except blatant discrimination or retaliation.
Jimmy Kimmel isn't funny. He's been losing viewers. That's why he got fired. Now, the hilarity comes in when you look at the left that will defend a guy that made a career out of performing in blackface.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel performed in blackface a bunch of times, not just once.
And you forget he co-hosted The Man Show, where they'd have women in push-up bras jumping up and down on mini trampolines and seeing whose boobs bounce the highest.
A bunch of times. And they're rushing to defend him on free speech grounds, which is ironic because you just killed a guy for free speech, and then Jimmy Kimmel celebrated and lied about it. That's why he got fired.
Uh-huh. Is anyone fluent in baby and can translate what he's saying? What video was your favorite? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video.